What's going on, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? I know I'm early, but y'all know me. When I'm ready, I'm ready. Luke, what's up, man? I'm gonna let everybody come in. Kim, man, what's up, man? What's going on, bro? What's up, guys? All right, so the plan is that I am planning on bringing these live shows back. I'm gonna at least do one every day. I'm gonna try, other than the weekends. Matthew, what's up, man? Neil, what's up? Y'all like the shirt? Y'all like the shirt, don't you? I like the Dodgers stack. Yeah, I love the Dodgers. I definitely love the Dodgers. Outside of course, Dodgers are definitely the place that I'm interested in for sure. Dodger bets are looking nice. Cool shirt. Appreciate it. What's up, Dave Jones? What's up, man? What's going on? We're going to get into everything in just a second once everybody gets in here. I'm a little bit early. So, Kelton, what's up, man? Like some White Sox bets, too. Maybe Moncada. I'm not going to be picking on Junis too much because I actually think Junis is going to be solid today. He's not going to be amazing, but I think Junis is going to be decent. I like Moncada okay for the White Sox, but there's not a whole bunch of White Sox that I'm really interested in stacking for sure. Drop a like down below. Hit up the site, greenlightdfs.com if you haven't already. Let me put that on here for you. Boom, there you go. Still on Junis Musgrove. Okay, so as we know, there's some weather in St. Louis. It's looking like it's a little bit dicey weather-wise, so we have to kind of pay attention to what the weather's looking like. As of right now, it looks like they might have a delayed start and then go, which is fine for pitching. We could have some little sprinkles. I'm kind of leaning towards it plays fine, but we're going to have to keep seeing updates. Junis, I like Junis. I'm thinking more of maybe going down from Junis to Porcello or going up all the way to Paxton when it comes to my number 2. What's up, y'all? I know I'm early, man. Is Musgrove a setup? At that price, it doesn't matter. At his price, he's just ridiculously cheap for the type of K rate he has. He's got over a 25% K rate, and a lot of this Cardinals lineup is righties, other than Matt Carpenter, Colton Wong. Outside of a few guys, most of them are righties, and Musgrove is solid versus righties. He's super, super cheap. I mean, as long as he doesn't get blown up and get a huge negative score, we're going to be fine. And he's definitely a solid option. Wind blowout and Wrigley, Reds or Cubs bats. So I still love Schwarber. I'm not getting exposure too heavily to either side. But I will say if I had to choose, I would say Reds bats over him. I like Jeanette. I like Puig. I like a lot of the Reds bats a little more than the Cubs bats. I do love Schwarber, though. You guys know that. SP1 and SP2. My favorite overall pitcher today is James Paxton. Outside of Paxton, it's mid-tier guys. Porcello, Musgrove, Junis. I will not be paying all the way up to like a Giolito, nothing like that. I mean, he's starting to kind of come back down to reality. Everyone who is doing fantasy videos has Musgrove and Castillo and GPP. How to differentiate? Musgrove and Castillo in GPP. They have Musgrove in GPP. Musgrove's probably going to be a cash play today. If you want to differentiate yourself, a guy like Giolito, who has been kind of coming down to reality a little bit, we know the type of upside he does possess, though. Giolito's fine in GPP. Castillo's also fine in GPP. What catchers in cash play? So in cash, I really like cash game locks. Okay, let's get to it. All right. So at catcher, the catcher I really like, you guys know me, I like to spend down. I'm thinking Kurt Casale against Hendricks. Kurt Casale, only 2.5. When it comes to catchers, I like Casale at 2.5. I like Leon at 2.2. If I have to choose between the two, I like Casale. When it comes to spend down. Now, if I'm spending up, I love Stephen Vogt in Colorado at 4.2. Other than that, I didn't know Riff Raff did. That's Riff Raff. That's not even funny. Should have taken some time to think of a roast. Riff Raff has long ass braids and shit. Cash game locks. Okay, so for cash games, when it comes to locks, let's talk about bats. Okay, Brandon Belt is definitely on my radar. Jeanette is too cheap. AJ Pollock is fine for the outfield. Love him at his value. But if I'm locking people in, I'm going Arenado, Story, Blackman. I'm locking in my three cores, guys, because these pitchers in this game are horrible. We have to kind of see what the lineup's going to be, but Pollock's not officially in the lineup. Okay, so that lineup dropped, so obviously don't use Pollock then. If he's not in the official lineup, Okay, so yeah, Schwarber's the value guy in the outfield then. If you need to save money, Schwarber's it. For sure. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's almost 4 when people are actually expecting me to go live. All right, let's talk about Vegas, though. Let's talk about stacks and stuff. So obviously on this slate, Colorado is the top stack, and then San Francisco, and then we got guys like Boston, Dodgers, Cleveland. If I had to choose, my gut is all over the Dodgers. Dodgers and Boston, love them too. In cash game stack cores, San Francisco, Colorado guys where you can. Boston, Dodgers are my other two favorite. I miss going live with you guys, man. It's been forever. Yuri, Max Muncy, and Murphy. Muncy and Murphy is really what it's between. I'm not really worried about Gurriel. In GPP, Gurriel's fine. Muncy or Murphy? That's a close one. Maybe, probably, let me look. Let me look and see what I think here. Muncy or Murphy? Honestly, I'm leaning Murphy. Take the game in course. I'm leaning Murphy. Muncy can go at second base, though. Max Muncy is a great play today. Don't get me wrong. I haven't talked a whole bunch about him. He's a great play today. He's got some amazing BVP versus this pitcher. He's a righty masher. It's a great park upgrade. I like Tigers for big-time value in GPP. They are very cheap. They definitely are very cheap, so I'm with you on that. For sure. But yeah, so outside of really the teams that I'm targeting is Colorado, San Francisco, Boston, and the Dodgers. Those are my offenses that I really want exposure to. Cleveland's Vegas total has gone up from a 5.5 to a 6.3. That's really interesting. GPPs, that could be very enticing because I do know the Dodgers and Boston should be higher owned than Cleveland should. So if you believe it, Cleveland's fine. Any interest in the Yankees? I do not have much interest in the Yankees. In GPP, you can take the plunge because we know Snell's gotten blown up multiple times. But it's still Blake Snell. I'm not trying to stack against him, especially in cash games. GPP, yeah, you can go for it, especially if you're making multiple lineups. Go ahead and take the swing at it. Take the swing at it for sure. Top second base cash play. I'm leaning Scooter Gennett as my favorite second baseman. And if I have too much money or I have the money available, Muncy instead of Gennett. So Gennett or Muncy. If you have the money, go Muncy. If you don't have the money, Scooter Gennett is an amazing value today. Drop a like on the video down below for your boy. Subscribe if you haven't already. I used to go live like this damn near every single day, and I am going to bring it back. I'm going to start coming live a lot. Haven't heard much about Brewers-Braves game. What do you think about the bats for that game? I like both sides of it. In GPP, to be honest with you, I would definitely lean the Braves. I would definitely lean the Braves over the Brewers. So the Braves could be interesting for GPP for sure. To be honest, I haven't thought much about that game, but yeah, man, it's been a long time since I've been live. Not a long time. I mean, I did a live video the other day, but I used to go live damn near every day. Damn near every day, and I am going to bring it back. So make sure you subscribe down below if you're new to this channel. I'm going to be going live every single day around 3:30 to 4. I announced that I'd be live at 4 today, but if I'm ready and I'm just sitting here, I might as well just go. So between 3:30 and 4, I'll be going live. Come talk to you guys for 30 minutes, break down, give you my thoughts, answer all your questions. Literally, I'm going through and answering every single question I see on here. So if you have questions, fire away. And I got you. That is what I'm here for. Fried limits damage too much. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want the Brave side of that. If I had to choose a side, I'm going Brave side. For damn sure. Hey, Cam, why that Walker talking about? Who? I don't worry. Listen, a lot of people come to me about the hate that happens around the community. Of course, if I was them, I'd fucking be mad too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I'm good. I don't worry about things that I can't control, and I can't control what people feel and the hate that they want to give and shit. He's a nobody. Of course he's angry. Of course he's sad. He's a fucking nobody. Any dong picks outside of course? Outside of course? All right, let's talk about home runs. Outside of course. So, definitely Dodgers. There's multiple Dodgers that I like for a home run today. For sure. All right. So, I do like some Cincinnati Reds. I do like Puig. I think he homers today. I do like Schwarber also in that game to hit a home run. I talked about that in my video already. Outside of course, other than that, Cody Bellinger is in a great spot. Like I said, I love the Dodgers. I love Bellinger. I love Muncy. I even like some Seager, not a bunch, but some. Jock Peterson. JD Martinez in the Boston game. You guys know I love him. He was in the high five. Love JD. I think Rafael Devers could get him one too. And a lot of people, that's the thing, a lot of people are sleeping on the Boston today. So to be different, getting off of course and stacking up JD, Devers, Betts, all these Boston guys against a horrible pitcher could definitely be a good route to take. Other than that, I always love Gary Sanchez against the lefty, so he's got a good shot against Snell. Let's try to see if we can find any like sleeper home runs, like guys who might not be higher owned. Derek Dietrich, Jeanette could both hit home runs. Other than that, I already pretty much mentioned everybody I'm interested when it comes to home runs. Yeah, that's where I'll stop. I don't know what the fuck I just did. Yeah, I see $1 or some shit like that. Like, appreciate it. I'm gonna go to fucking Taco Bell and get a burrito on you, Justin. Appreciate it. He's sending me money on accident. I'll take it. I'll go get a burrito. I wish pitchers got points for hits and home runs. Me too. For sure. Thoughts on Porcello. Okay, so I mentioned it a little earlier. When it comes to pitching, I like going Paxton in cash. He is my favorite pitcher on the slate. Outside of that, we have Porcello, we have Jonas, we have Musgrove. They're all in the same, and we have Porcello. So Porcello, Jonas, Musgrove. Those are the three cheap guys that I'm interested in. You know what I'm saying? Those are the three cheap guys that I'm definitely interested in. You can even not have Paxton. Go Porcello and Musgrove. Keep an eye on the weather in that St. Louis game, though, because weather could be an issue for Musgrove. And if that happens, I would go off of Musgrove to Porcello, go Porcello and Junis or Porcello and Paxton. Most likely, if Musgrove is out, I'm going to go Porcello, Paxton. Most likely. Seems like no one's on Kershaw. Kershaw's fine. I would have to say he's probably safer than Paxton is, but you have to spend more money. For sure. Bellinger home run pick here for sure. Love Bellinger. If a pitcher has reverse splits, does that make you not consider lefty-righty splits for the hitters as much? It depends how dramatic it is. You know what I'm saying? So let's say a pitcher absolutely how are people sending money through this? I've never seen this in my life. Grab some ice cream sandwiches, Cam. Hey, you already know. I'll go get some. I'm not playing. Appreciate it though. Shit. I didn't know people could send money this way. That's pretty cool. Okay. So anyways, back to the pitcher thing. So if they have extreme splits, now if it's an elite pitcher, I'll take it seriously. If it's not, and it's kind of like a new pitcher or something like that, then I mean, if the batter has an extreme split in his favor going against this guy who doesn't have much of experience, and we're just kind of going off the first few games of his career, but I do keep it in consideration. I will say that. But in that situation, you kind of got to dig deeper, look at more of the advanced metrics, kind of break it down a little further to kind of figure out, okay, this guy might has been solid so far this year versus righties, but could that go down? Could that regress? And that's kind of how you got to do it. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. Greenlightdfs.com. Like the video down below. Subscribe to the channel. I kind of like McCullough also if the weather is not an issue. That's the thing. Weather could possibly be an issue. And I would prefer Musgrove over McCullough, just solely price-wise. Solely price reasons. The radar looks sketchy as hell. Yeah. I mean, if it's sketchy, I'm not rolling with it. Like I said, if it's sketchy for Musgrove, I'm down to go Paxton Porcello. I'm down to go Paxton Junis. I'm down to do that for sure. Do you like Norris at all? In GPP, he is a fine punt. He's definitely a fine punt because his price is ridiculous. If he gets you 10, you're super happy. Against Cleveland, though, I kind of like Cleveland as a GPP stack against Norris today, to be honest. To be completely real with you. But he's super, super cheap. So in GPP, you can take the plunge on it. Thoughts on Musgrove, Junis, Porcello, and get all of Coors? 100%, Luis. And make sure that you pay attention to the Musgrove weather. If Musgrove is going to be fine, if they do a delay before the game starts, then he should be fine. Okay? But you got to pay attention to the thing. I mean, the radars could change at any minute. You never know. So keep an eye on Musgrove, but Junis and Porcello are definitely in play. If you don't want to spend up for Paxton, going Junis, Porcello, I'm fine with that. Not taking a chance on Musgrove. Weather looks scary. Like I said, keep an eye on that. What cheap pitchers are you on? He just mentioned them. Musgrove, Junis, and Porcello are the cheap pitchers that I'm interested in. In GPP, like Luke said earlier, Norris is fine. Am I missing something or no one is talking about Pomeranz? Pomeranz? Pomeranz isn't pitching. What cheap pitchers are you on? Already answered that. What do you think about Harold Castro versus Pluco? Harold Castro is decent. He's decent value for sure. There's other guys I'm interested in though. He has been hitting well, but he's solid value at 3.3. I'd rather spend a little more and go Schwarber, get that home run potential. But he has been decent for sure. So I'm not hating on it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on it. Go to Greenlight DFS. Boom, 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 boom. Greenlightdfs.com. There's something about my girlfriend's vanity room. Okay, she does her makeup in this room. This is her vanity room with a bunch of makeup and shit. There's something about this room, man. This light is just ridiculous that comes in this window. No other rooms in our house get light like this. What do you like at shortstop today? I love Trevor's Story. Trevor's Story is definitely interesting. I like Mondesi. Giolito gives up stolen bases. Mondesi could be interesting in GPP because he could definitely steal some bags against Giolito. Outside of that, Brandon Crawford, if he's in the lineup for San Francisco, is a decent option as well. Outside of that, though, I mean, those are mainly my guys, to be honest with you. I mean, Corey Seager, like I mentioned before, he's only 3-1. Sorry, no, not 3-1. 3-1 on FanDuel. Corey Seager's only 3-1 on FanDuel. He is not 3-1 on Draftkings. But I do like Corey Seager. I'm mainly on Trevor's Story, for sure. Brandon Crawford, yeah. You prefer Porcello or Toronto Bats? In GPP, I would prefer Toronto Bats. In cash games, I'm fine with Porcello because Porcello is going to be solid owned. So if you take Toronto Bats and stack them up in GPPs, you're kind of offsetting some of that ownership. So Toronto Bats is fine for GPP and cash. I like Porcello. And I'm not even going Toronto Bats in GPP. Do you like the Giants tonight? They went off today in course. They did. They absolutely went off this early slate. Obviously, you have to, pay attention to what this next lineup is because the lineup could change. They could water down the lineups and whatever. Seeing that Colorado sucked so bad on this earlier one, you'd think they blow up on this main slate. You would honestly think that they blow up on this main slate. Now, the thing is about this Coors game tonight is Chichi and Derek Rodriguez, both of them have ridiculously low strikeout rates. Okay? Ridiculously low. So guys are either going to walk or they're going to hit the ball and get on base. Okay? So that's definitely the game you want interested in. Don't overthink it. You definitely want that in cash games, especially. In GPP, Boston is a great stack. Cleveland, we talked about. Their Vegas line has jumped significantly, and we know the matchup is great. Thoughts on playing too low to mid-range? You mean pitchers? I'm completely fine with that. Because even, to be honest with you, even Paxton at the very top, my favorite pitcher, if I had to choose a spend-up pitcher, it would be Paxton. I don't really love him, to be honest with you. So I'm completely fine, and I might end up going that route, going like a Porcello and Junis or Porcello Musgrove if that weather's okay. I might end up going that route, to be honest. Sorry, Cam, DraftKings on my computer was showing pictures that wasn't playing for some reason. Yeah, you threw me off for a second. I was like, what? What? Loving Gurriel from Toronto. He's been smashing the ball. Absolutely smashing the ball. His ownership he never gets any ownership because his price is really high. His price has gone up over 5,000. I haven't paid any attention to him lately. Today, matter of fact. So I don't know if he's over 5,000 still. I think he probably will be since he's still been crushing. But Gurriel from Toronto is fine for GPP, yes, for sure. For sure. Definitely. So like we've been talking about a bunch, I mean, a lot of 5-3, that's a lot for Gurriel, so his ownership's going to be low. If you play a 100-man league, do you treat it as cash or GPP or maybe a hybrid? If you play in a 100-man league, it's more of a GPP. I mean, yeah, I'd probably say, I don't know, man. I don't play 100-man leagues, to be real with you. So I would probably say GPP. Thoughts on playing too low to mid-range pitchers in stat course? 100%, Luis. Yeah, I just told you that. I answered you already, Luis. I'm totally down with spending down on pitching and going course, for sure. Go to greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad if you want some lines for tonight. Go get that fire. Let's streak this week. Let's do what we do best on the DFS squad. Is Snell and Kershaw together worth it? I'll tell you this. I do like Kershaw, and nobody's going to be on him. His ownership is going to be fairly low, and I do kind of like Kershaw today. Snell is interesting. There's a very good chance he could get blown up. Okay? Snell and Kershaw are definitely GPP. But I think it's fine. It's hot everywhere, so most pitchers kind of scare the crap out of me. Yeah, I mean, so that's kind of like there's so much good pitching weather. I mean, hitting weather out here today. All of it's bad for pitching, so it's a tough one, man. Russell and Harden is going to be awful to be heard with two ball hogs. See, that is a tough one. And I mentioned on Twitter, I was like, I feel like both their fantasy values just drop because they're both going to be kind of – we don't know how that's going to work fantasy-wise. As a team, they're probably going to be pretty damn good. But we'll have to see how it goes. I mean, both the guys demand like 30+% ownership, so I don't know how that's going to go. Bellinger, love Bellinger. He was one of my home run calls, Kyle. For sure. Love Bellinger, love Muncy, love Jock Peterson. Those are my three favorite Dodgers. Muncy, Bellinger, Peterson. Peterson at 4.2 is crazy. Peterson at 4.2 is crazy. Russell is going to tell Capella, give me their rebound. Yeah, I know. Russell's going to be fighting Capella for the rebounds. I already know for sure. I got Bellinger, Muncy, and Santos. Yeah, Bellinger, Muncy for sure. And I love Jock Peterson. Do not sleep on Jock Peterson at 4.2. That price is way too low. For sure. It is a nice-ass day outside in Texas. I will give it that. But it's hot. Peterson 2.6 on FanDuel is an absolute must-play. If you don't play him, you are dumb. Rockets are going to lose, and Westbrook will be like, at least I got my triple-double. Who knows how they're going to mesh? A lot of times you see great players play with each other. I mean, other than the Warriors, they all seem to just click. I don't know. 3 locks for bats. Locks for bats. I'm still I've got a bunch of bats that I'm really interested in, but if I had to give you some of my favorite with price included, it would be Scooter Gennett at only 3.1 is an amazing option. Obviously the Coors bats. I love Muncy for GPP. You can play him in cash too. Jock Peterson, I've mentioned a bunch of times. Might not be crazy owned because everybody is going Coors. But and then what catcher do you think goes yard? Probably Vogt. Let me see. If we had to choose what catcher is going to hit a home run, that's obviously Gary Sanchez is probably my top choice. Other than that, that's tough. Probably Steven Vogt, who should be starting at catcher, lefty-righty in Coors. That would probably be my main guy that I would be going with. And if you have the money, go ahead and spend up there. I also took Kyle Schwarber. Yeah, I love Kyle Schwarber. I definitely like Kyle Schwarber. There's always the chance that he strikes out 5 times, but he's got a ton of power. Maybe Walters, but he caught the early game. Yeah, I don't think he'll catch. He's definitely not going to catch this next one. It's probably going to be Iannetta, to be honest with you. Subscribe to the channel down below if you haven't already. If you're new and you haven't been on our live shows before, I'm going to start going live again every day between like 3:30 and 4 o'clock. You'll be able to catch me on here. I come on here, we'll just talk, and I'll answer every single question. Literally what you guys want answered. I know there's a lot of live shows out there that kind of just bullshit and talk about what they want, or they started because they saw me doing it. But I will be back. The original live show starter. I will be back. I will be going live every single day. So come get lit with your boy and the squad. Sneaky stack of the day, Cleveland. Any Boston bets, love them. JD, Mookie, Devers. I love Devers. Barely anybody's going to play Devers. And I think Devers could definitely go yard today. Kroger Purified Water, you should sponsor me. Sponsor me, Kroger Purified Drinking Water. Hit me up. I'll take $1 a day. I got JD. Yeah, JD, Mookie, Devers. Those are my favorite Boston guys. For sure. For sure. Give me $1 a day, Kroger Purified. I'll take it. I'll promote you every day because I'm going to drink you anyway. What other questions we got, guys? Oh, yeah, man. I'm hyped for NFL too, man. NFL coming up. NBA is going to be an amazing season. All these trades and shit that have been going down. I'm excited for NFL. I'm excited for NBA. And we're just going to keep doing what we do. I've asked you, but you don't answer. What are your favorite stacks? I've answered this question already. You might be new. Sorry. I apologize if you're new and I haven't answered you, but I'm about to answer you right now. Obviously, Coors, Colorado, San Francisco. Outside of that, Boston, Dodgers, Cleveland. Are you going to do football also? What, live shows? For sure. Greenlight DFS provides lineups for all sports other than like badminton. You know what I'm saying? If it's badminton, we're not going to do it. I don't know shit about tennis, so I'm not going to even try to do that. But as long as it's not badminton, we're kind of on it. GreenlightDFS.com. Join the squad. Porcello and Junis, like them both, Luke. NBA trades are crazy this season. It's been exciting for sure. Musgrove looks dicey. Any other safe suggestion for SB2? So I would either go up to Paxton. For sure. I would either go up to Paxton or I would play Porcello or Junis. Paxton, Porcello, Junis. I don't feel comfortable going all the way down to Norris because there's a very good chance he gets blown up. I love Cleveland and GPP as a stack. What about Houston? I don't know much about Canning. Canning gives up a lot of hard contact, but he's decent. He's been decent since he got on. Do you give your roster on D? Okay, so anybody who's new, on Greenlight DFS every night, I will give a favorite lineup, yes, for Draftkings, and I will give my favorite GPP lineup. And I will do the same for FanDuel. DraftKings, FanDuel, and I will give my favorite for Yahoo. So for the membership, the daily membership is $6. You get DraftKings Cash favorite, DraftKings GPP, FanDuel Cash, and FanDuel favorite, and Yahoo favorite. Do you like Giolito? I like Giolito and GPP. I like Giolito and GPP. He's got some big upside. For sure. And optimizer access. Sorry. You get free optimizer access when you sign up too. So definitely try that out. Any other questions you guys have for me? I'm going to stay for like, let's say 2 more minutes. Any more questions? All right, guys, if I have answered all of your questions, I'm going to ride out. I have a lot of shit to do. Is there any way you can add randomness to the optimizer so you don't get the same guys? What do you mean? The optimizer is going to change up the lineups if you do multiple lineups. The optimizer is great for GPP. Don't play optimizer lineups in cash. That's not what it's meant for. Favorite spend down catcher option, Casali. And you can select exposure on the optimizer like Craig said. hit a 173 on the optimizer yesterday. The optimizer is legit, man. We spent a lot of time, a lot of money getting the optimizer created in general. Definitely go try it out. Greenlightdfs.com, man. Oh shit, I can't spell for shit. Even my own. I can't even spell my own website. Hold on. There we go. Something's going on with my eyes, man. I look at a screen too much. My eyesight's going out. I'm getting old. What do you think about Jake Junis? I like Jake Junis. Jake Junior Surf. I definitely like Jake Junis. If you decide you're going to spend down, you're not going to go with a guy like Paxton or anything like that, then yeah, Junis is fine. Are the projections accurate? Yes. Thanks. See you later. Yes, sir. Got my lineup set. Much appreciated. No problem, dog face. Y'all make sure you come back. Hang out with me tomorrow. I will be live once again between 3:30 and 4. Between those times, I will pop on and go live. Later, no problem, Luke. Kyle, see you later. Appreciate everybody for coming, man. Let's get over a 200 on DraftKings tonight. Ball the fuck out and smash on everything. Let's start one of our streaks up. Let's kill it. Thank you for joining me. Drop a like before you head out real quick. Real quick. I'm not even going to leave. I want to watch the likes go up. Like the video before you roll out. Do me a favor. Like that video before you roll out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, by the way, too. Don't forget, all right? Because I'm about to be sponsored by Kroger Drinking Water. Okay? I'm about to be sponsored, and you don't want to miss this shit, okay? By the way, Taco Bell never hit me up for a sponsorship, which is kind of fucking stupid. So I haven't gone to Taco Bell in a while because they didn't hit me up about a sponsorship. Tomorrow is a big day too, Super Tuesday. Yes, sir. We're going to kill this shit, man. I'm super excited, super pumped up. Let's get it. Greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad. Follow me on Twitter if you don't yet. Hold on. Let me put it on here. Is Paxton and Porcello good together? Yes, sir, Kenneth, it is. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me as always. I hope I was able to answer all the questions. Drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell. If you hit the little bell icon next to subscribe, it'll let you know when I go live or post a video. Thank you guys for joining me as always, man. Peace.